This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Let's go, baby.
Look at us,
Welcome
a couple
back.
golden goose twins.
Couple silly golden gooses. Yeah, we're wearing very expensive designer sneakers, everybody. They got a zipper on the side.
They come
they're
broken
handmade.
in.
Come broken and handmade.
They're French.
I think they're French or they're Italian. They're one or the other.
I'm pretty sure.
Look up if golden
French.
goose is French or Italian. I'm going to say Italian.
I think French.
Yeah? Francais? It feels
The
like they would
golden
be
goose?
French. From France.
Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, business founded in Venice,
Italy,
in
by a
20.
husband and wife, Alessandro Gallo and Francesca Rinaldo.
Italian, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, French don't make a ton of shoes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
French, I mean,
yeah.
Italians make
Perfume,
a ton. Yeah,
cheese, fromage. How was Fight Companion? Yeah, Joey Diaz. How's Joey Diaz doing?
He's great. He's in Jersey, loving life out there.
Yep. Semi-retired.
Yes, I mean he agreed with Rogan on the show and at dinner that where he'll come down like 3 days every month at the mothership.
Really?
And Rogan was trying to get him to move. He's like, it's not happening. He's like, I love Jersey. My daughter's there.
I've been to his house in Jersey.
Is it
It's
nice? Yeah, he just loves it up there. He's like, it's not happening.
No.
He's like, I can come down and do my thing, but I'm not moving down there. He's like, it's not happening.
No.
And then Rogan was like, all right, well, let's just get you down here and we'll go from there.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like, you got to warm me up. He's like, you're trying to go all the way with me on the first date. You got to warm me up. Let me just feel it out.
Let me feel it out. Let
Yeah.
me see what's up.
But yeah, I haven't seen Joey in a hot second. It's so good to see him.
It's great. Eddie was his usual awesome self. and
Yep, the best.
All that. And I heard you guys had a little talk about me fighting Andrew Schulz.
I don't even know how that got brought up.
Yeah.
I think Eddie brought it up.
Yeah.
Me and Eddie sided with you, of course. And then Rogan was saying Schultz, and he goes, you ever seen him hit mitts?
Why would...
I didn't think it helped the case for Andrew Schultz when they showed the mitt thing.
No. Andrew's a good athlete.
It was like the Floyd thing, you know, where they're like the mitt guy's touching the gloves.
Yeah.
And then Rogan's case was like, you know, his level of discipline to get to arena act. If you can
His
do
level
that,
of discipline, he's more disciplined than me, he thinks?
I think the way, like, he's just saying like the tenacity and like the work ethic to get to arena act like that. See, but I don't think that translates to fighting. No.
It's also...
I didn't want to keep the conversation going. I was like, all right, Bryan beat the shit out of him. I don't want to keep going with it, but I want to be like, hey, you know, like Elon Musk and Zuckerberg have insane work ethics. Doesn't mean they can fight.
Yeah.
Like, I got to see a guy get punched in the face.
would
Which I've
also
seen you
see-
get punched in the face before, and you don't back down.
No.
And I love Schultz. Schultz is one of my favorite.
I was thinking about saying, I like Andrew so
favorite.
much. I would never look forward to actually fighting. I don't think about that at my age.
Well, you guys aren't going to hurt each other
No, I'm
because
gonna
neither one can fight. But you guys,
you get hurt.
You guys can spar.
You can hurt each other. I can hurt somebody if I punch him in the face.
I think if it's sparring with headgear on, nobody's going to get hurt. Guys do it.
I don't know
guys are
about
doing
that,
it
Bubba.
right now.
But I've hit people when they have headgear and hurt them.
You guys aren't going to hurt each other with headgear on.
What are you talking
You guys could
about?
spar and you'd be
Bubba,
fine.
Bubba, I'm sorry.
Hold on. You think you can't spar Andrew Schultz without hurting
I've hurt
him?
people. No, I'm saying, but I've
You might
hurt.
get concussed, but
that's
you
what I'm
think
saying.
you're going to like change the DNA sparring
No,
once?
I'm saying you can hurt people. I've hurt people very easily when they're wearing headgear because I can punch hard enough to hurt you. I mean, I don't understand.
No,
what you
you're
mean.
taking it personal. No,
No, I'm not talking people personal.
I've sparred. I've sparred.
But Bubba,
hold on, so many rounds, Bubba.
Yeah.
Everyone's fine.
No,
if you
fine.
and Schultz spar,
Right.
nobody's getting knocked unconscious. It's not happening.
Why do you say that?
How many guys have you knocked unconscious sparring?
I don't. None. None. Yeah.
No, and you guys are friends. No,
Yeah.
What are we
We're not
talking
gonna
about?
go. We're not gonna go crazy.
No one's getting knocked out flat here.
Right. Of course not.
No, you guys would do a friendly thing.
Of course.
And even if you guys want to, it's tough to knock somebody out, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking tough. You're also 56.
Yeah.
Schultz is 40 something.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Now, if we include spin, which I was like, hold up, Bryan can kick? No, it's just boxing.
kick, it's just
you guys,
boxing.
You guys could do it and be a friendly thing.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, nobody's gonna get hurt.
blast. Yeah, it'd be a
Yeah, now if you guys do it like on the street, then it's like Jesus
No,
Christ.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about 16-ounce gloves, headgear.
Right.
Nobody's getting knocked out.
Right.
You guys could do that.
Yeah. I think
Guys
so.
do it
Fun.
all the time.
I used to
Nobody
do it
gets
all the
knocked
time.
out.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
And nobody's getting
You can get
knocked
to a point
out.
with sparring where we would do this round robin at the gym, and like you can it actually gets to be fun because you learn how to protect yourself. You learn how to keep your head and hands.
Yeah, no one's getting starched left.
Right.
or
And also
knocked
nobody's
out.
trying to kill each other.
Even if they are, it's fucking tough, dude, to knock a guy out. It's tough, man.
Well, yeah.
Especially with headgear on.
Yeah. Now if you're now if I'm fighting a guy who's good, it's pretty easy for them to knock you out. I mean, if you're fighting a good boxer and you're in there and you're a guy who boxed the way I did, they can knock you out. They can hurt
You're talking about a professional?
Or
Of
just even a
course.
good amateur.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's what they do.
Yeah.
But why are you doing that?
No. Yeah.
We're not talking.
When you move around with a really good guy in the gym, they're not doing that to you.
No,
know.
they could knock you, I
Yeah,
guess,
but
if
it
you
doesn't
wanted to
make
be a
any
dick.
sense. Yeah.
But you and Schultz aren't doing that. Neither one's a professional,
No.
far from it.
Yeah.
You guys would be fine.
Yeah.
Like a 3-minute thing,
Yeah.
you guys would be, nobody's getting knocked out.
I also, if I may, I think I'm very disciplined when it comes to stand-up because I write all the time. So my stand-up is great. Now my promotion, I have a mental block to it. I'm not great about that.
You're also
And that's all.
56.
Yeah.
Name someone who's 56 who crushed that promotion. That's not
Yeah.
a thing. I don't
Just
think it
I came up in
translates.
a different thing.
I think, yeah.
I just like how
I
Rogan
think it's
thinks that my
different.
discipline wouldn't be the same as like if
You know,
I
I
had to
think he
train for
says.
something.
I think he has that. Like he has a block when it comes to with that. But I think because when you got into it, you're also acting. When other guys are going full
was doing it
comedy,
all. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing it all.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It also worked out. You had your own freaking sitcom.
Yeah, discipline's never been
Yeah.
my problem. That's never been an issue.
Yeah.
Hard work and discipline's never. It's just maybe not as focused, more scattered. Doing a TV show.
Yeah.
that took doing a podcast, TV show, and the road. That's
Takes
a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's
you
hard
spread
to
yourself
focus.
thin
Yes.
instead of just doing.
And Rogan
stand-up.
used to always say, just focus on stand-up and podcasting, and I didn't. I had a TV show. I had
Yeah.
2 TV
It's
shows.
a big deal.
Yeah,
No shame.
but
on
that was my goal. That was always what I wanted to be.
So when's the fight?
That's a good question because I'll start training if I have to.
I
The other
don't
thing
see
is,
Schultz doing it.
no, but either you don't see me doing it, Bubba. I'm 57 soon, and I have
It'd be fun.
4 kids. I'm going on 4 kids. I wish I had the time.
Yeah.
Do I go to a gym and train 2 hours a day? That's going to be tough,
It'd
dude.
be fun. I don't see it happening.
Unless I'm getting money for it.
Yeah. I don't think we can pay Schultz enough either.
Yeah. Now
He sold out Madison Square Garden. I don't think he's.
Yeah. Now what
sparring.
and also I have to say boxing, like jiu-jitsu is one thing. Boxing, like if you said, Bryan, you're going to fight Mark Wahlberg, I'm training 4 hours a day, and I'm going to take.
What's a big payday?
Well, I'm also going to. I don't want to. There's nothing I don't want to lose to that guy in any context.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it way too seriously. With Schultz, he's younger, he's athletic. I don't care.
And he's been boxing a while.
Yeah, I haven't boxed a while, but I'm saying,
No, I'm saying
if he
Schultz
beat
does.
me or I don't care. Like it's
Yeah.
great. It'd be fun to do because I like the guy and he's young.
Yeah, I don't see anyone pausing their life for
Yeah,
years
but
as
if
well.
if you say, bro, you're gonna go fight Mark Wahlberg or someone, I'm gonna go. Let's see, he's there with Volkanovski?
No.
This is
Let me
that's
YouTube
the
it.
one that Rogan showed.
Yeah, okay, Joe. All right, Joe. Yeah.
Did you watch the fights on Saturday?
I did not watch the fights. I only watched the first. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not boxing, though, right? That's not
I
boxing.
mean, it's hit and miss, but again, when Rogan brought it up, I wasn't like, oh.
Your boyfriend that you're with?
It's just not boxing, though, Bubba. That's.
I mean, it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just okay.
but
you know,
you
come
guys
on.
aren't. Neither one of you gonna do shit,
Yeah. Well,
right? It's fun
You
to
mean-
talk about, though.
Yeah.
it's not happening. I love both. You
I'd
guys.
do it.
I don't think Schultz would do it. I don't.
No, there's
No.
nothing. He's not a boxer. He's never boxed.
I also don't think he cares.
He's also not been in a ring
But I
or
don't think
done
he
anything.
cares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's so fun. But he's great. Yeah. I wouldn't be boxing either if I was Andrew.
Were you able to watch the fights on Saturday?
I watched Neil Magny win. That was awesome. Then I had to run on
Getting his
stage.
ass whooped, right?
Yeah, that was amazing. But his cardio, that guy gassed, and that was really interesting. But that
See
kid
the
looks
main
like
event?
an athlete.
You didn't
I saw
miss much.
I saw the first round, and I was loving.
Strickland's jab?
Strickland's jab. He
Looked
was
great.
putting it on him, and he looked fast. He was kicking.
Definitely won the first.
Yep. But I did not see it after that. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
What'd you
watch
think?
it. I thought nobody got robbed. I thought Strickland won.
Yeah.
Give him the first round, 5th round clearly, and then you can give him 2 or 3. You pick, probably 2. You know.
Yeah.
But no one got robbed. It happens. You know.
It happened.
I didn't think. I thought Strickland, for whatever reason, something seemed different with him. I'd like to hear from Nick Sick with the mentality, but even Nick Sick in the corner was like, "Let's go, let's get going here," because he never did the Sean Strickland where he kind of just he's this constant wave and it takes over. So it just didn't click. Now it could be DDP so awkward and good where he didn't feel like he had the opportunity to do that. So there could be that, but
And DDP is a rugged son of a bitch, huh?
tough, hell yeah.
Yes, took
Tough as they come.
some beating. I saw the Raquel Pennington fight actually. I saw that.
Worst title fight of all time.
it was
not her fault. You know, I think it's more of Bueno Silva's issue, but
well, Raquel kept clinching, and her corner set kept saying, "Just keep banging, make distance and bang," and she kept clinching.
over there.
What's that?
Okay. I thought it was more her. It was just a bad fight. It's all good.
I heard this Mozvar Evolev is a beast on Arnold Allen.
Arnold Allen had great takedown defense.
Yeah.
But the whole card was, you didn't miss much.
I didn't, right? How's our boy? Is Marc-Andre Barrios, is that the guy who you like? The Special Forces guy?
Absolutely.
That's Benoit
not.
Saint-Denis.
No, we would have talked about
What's his name?
Benoit Saint-Denis.
He's fighting Dustin Poirier.
That's the guy I want to.
That's UFC 299.
Okay.
You got to watch that main event so we can chat.
So I hung with at my show, Kelvin Gastelum and the great Henry Cejudo showed up.
One of the GOATs. Love him.
Yep. And then with a bunch of, with this Helen Morales, who is a gold medalist in the Olympics at wrestling, and an absolute smoke show.
God, if she gets into
smoke show
MMA, she's gonna take it over.
She's gorgeous
she's
and just
pretty and a gold medalist.
Oh, and then this girl Victoria Anthony, another. All my friends were like, she's gorgeous, and she fights at 105, but also just cool as shit. It was great to have them in the crowd, and then they came back to the green room with those animals, with Cejudo, with Gastelum, and the rest of their wrestling crew, who got downright rowdy when the tequila started flowing. Rowdy. Now, that was insanity right there.
And Cejudo's fight is he at 299?
Cejudo? No, because Sugar Sean, who I did his podcast. I went and did Tim Welch and Sugar Sean's podcast.
Love those guys.
The best. Their gym looks so good.
His is 298 in February.
That should right with Merab.
Yes.
Yeah. I talked to Henry about that. I was like, dude, you got nothing to prove. You got nothing to prove. You did it all. And he goes, I know, but I can't. I want to go out on top.
Yeah.
He just, you can't help it. He's just an extreme competitor.
That guy, fight.
Really?
Merab's a maniac.
Yeah.
Now let's see if Merab's wrestling works on a guy like Cejudo.
That's a good question.
B, let's take a little break, pal.
I need something to calm me down. Maybe just help me sleep sometimes. Maybe just take the edge off, because I'm intense as shit.
Dude, I got you.
I do a lot of sports and stuff, stand up, I fight.
You might be pitching the MLB. Who knows?
You never know. I train.
And I recently got a concussion flipping my truck, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And one thing that helps with that is CBD.
CBD?
Yep,
yeah, but where
big
do I get CBD? Like, where do I get something that's fully legal, ships to all 50 states? Where do I get something that's third-party lab tested? Where do I get something that's up to 6 times stronger than our competitors and grown in the USA? That's important.
Dude, you can get it for free by visiting CBD.com/fighter. It's helped me out, and I've been taking the Daily Buzz Sour.
Yeah.
They have
Does it have CBD and THC in a potent 5-to-1 ratio?
Yes, sir. They definitely do. You're getting the very best. It's U.S. Hemp Authority certified, so it's good. Go to 5CBD, spell out 5CBD.com/fighter, and you get your $40 bottle for free during the month of January. Just pay shipping and handling. That's how confident they are that you'll love 5 Daily Buzz gummies. They're just giving them away. That's 5CBD.com/fighter, FIVECBD.com/fighter.
I think sleep is probably the most important thing you can do for your health.
Bro,
period.
Why do you think in Navy SEALs Bud Camp they sleep deprive those guys? Because you need sleep. I need sleep. I need good quality sleep. If I didn't get sleep,
you're
nightmare.
Heavy. You're weak. You can't do anything.
I just wish there was something out there that could help me.
Well, a recent study found that not getting consistent good sleep can increase your risk of heart attack, weight gain, depression, muscle deterioration. Okay.
Yeah, but do you have something I can take to help me sleep?
Look, listen, you could take melatonin, you could take
a glass of red wine,
you could take L-theanine, but I'll tell you this right now. What you want to do is go to Native Path Collagen PM, okay?
What?
Yeah, because each serving includes your classic sleep supplement. You got melatonin, you got GABA, you got magnesium, you get L-theanine. All of them are proven to help you sleep faster, improve sleep quality, and reduce stress disturbances like racing thoughts, which is what I suffer from. Oh, I wake up and I'm like, bah, 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 bah. Hey, is everything wrong? You're darn right.
And right now,
and it's also got 10 grams of grass-fed collagen, which can support muscle recovery and joint repair while you sleep.
Yep, and right now they're running a limited time promotion where you can try all 3 of their flavors, Native Path Collagen PM, completely free. They just ask that you cover shipping. That's an insane deal for these powerful sleep, muscle, and joint ingredients. So don't miss out on trying this free today. To claim your free Collagen PM Variety Pack today, simply visit getnativepath.com/fighter.
Getnativepath.com/fighter.
Enjoy your sleep. We'll see.
I don't know.
But Merab and Sterling, similar, as far as they train together, train partners.
Right. Sterling
similar
took
tendencies.
down. I didn't realize this. You know how many times Sterling took Cejudo down? 4.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah,
Shocking.
Sterling is a monster.
Monster.
Merab's a monster, too.
Sterling's-
And Gas Tank's nutsos.
Yeah.
Nutsos.
Well,
It's a great fight.
like everyone else, I think Henry is a sick competitor and tougher than just amazing.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
he's how old is Henry Cejudo now? You get it's probably it's just there is that thing. 36.
36, and at 135, 36, that's different.
Yes,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of miles on that guy.
But look at
He's
guys
never
in title
stopped.
fights over 34, their success is not good. This isn't
Yeah.
a title fight, but I'm saying in general,
Yes.
after 34, it gets dicey.
Yeah, that's
This is father time.
way it
And
is.
with the smaller weights, especially 36.
It just because of speed, endurance, all that stuff.
everything. Yeah.
And yeah.
But if anyone's going to pull it off, it's going to be Cejudo. He's
So,
so
yeah,
good.
Our boy Sugar Sean is. They have this great gym out in Peoria, and like Tim Welch and these guys have just built that place up. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But Sugar is his confidence is sky high. He's one of those dudes who just shows up. He just fucking shows up. The podcast we did drops today, and his shit just shows up. Look at him.
What do you mean shows up?
He just on fight day. I was asking him about his mindset, and he goes, "I'm just so calm on fight day. It's when I'm doing it.
That's what he's meant to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's world champ.
Yeah, he's just like that's when I come. That's when I'm ready.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. It's like we're not talking about practice.
No, we're not
He
talking
shows
about
up
practice.
when the lights
He shows
are.
the
That's why he's
fuck up.
champ.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta watch that main event so we can chat about it. I'd like to get your thoughts on it.
I will.
Yeah.
I will, because I heard it was
Me and Rogan and Dana gave it to Strickland.
wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, but nobody got robbed. You can see how the judges would.
I'm surprised though, because Strickland's the champ, so you have to take that belt from the
no. In what world?
Well,
I mean, that's
typically
Dana
they
says
say-
that. Dana goes, I always say you got to take it from the champ. But that's not the way the judges.
But that's not how the
works.
judges
No.
do it.
So when everybody says that, it doesn't make sense.
Do the judges?
That's like saying in NFL, like, man, touchdowns should count as 8 points. Like, yeah, but they don't. They're
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it should be 8. Okay.
No. But I mean, typically though, you do see when a champion, like you could make the case that in most title fights, if the champion isn't beat decisively, a lot of times they get
Not
the nod
really.
to
It's
the
not the
champ.
way scoring works.
But
It's just not the way the game works.
But people do. Typically for whatever reason, I think there's something about holding the belt that the nod usually goes in a fight that close. The nod usually goes to the champ.
Not really.
If you look at
it's just not the way. You can look at the stats. It's just not.
But
It's just
didn't-
not the way the game
didn't-
works.
Didn't Strickland land more?
Yeah.
It's weird,
Like,
but
you
he
look
got
at the
taken down a bunch.
Got taken down 6 times, but the takedowns meant nothing.
Yeah.
Like the takedown and then the counter to the takedown is getting back up. So if you do nothing with takedowns, they don't really count them.
Rematch?
No, I don't think. I think
at that.
Hamzat UFC 300 or Izzy could happen.
Okay. Although, yeah, head 90, that's a lot.
Which just means that's 90% of
Yeah.
the strike to the head.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But then if you
So-
look at the CompuStrike numbers, now you can't always go off CompuStrike because takedowns and ring aggression,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
It's
you
a
know-
close fight. It looks like it was a really close fight. I can't wait to watch it.
go to ESPN's Instagram. I think it's ESPN MMA. They posted a whole thing on it. You look at that, you're like, God dang. Yeah, I had Strickland win. Again, not upset that DDP won. I can see rounds 2 through 4 you'd give him.
Yeah.
Then 1 and 5 you give to Strickland. I think you could definitely find a round for Strickland between 2 and 4. Definitely not 4, but 2 or 3 you could nod his way.
Yep.
Look at that.
Is that a
stat.
new one?
Yeah, that one.
Wow. That's hard to argue with.
So I give him round 1, 3, and 5. 5 is
That's confusing then a little bit. It's got to be a bummer for Sean.
And then go over to Dana White's comments, Jen. Here you go.
Fight, did you have on the scope notes today?
It's funny, we were just looking at how the media is scored, and right down the middle. I had it 2-2 going into the last round.
Same.
and I thought Strickland won the last round. Guys who were sitting at the same table had it the other way. It was a close fight.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I mean, you lose, you win, you win. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm with Dana.
Wow, look at his eye though. Look at du Plessis' eye. Damn.
Poor du Plessis, because I do like du Plessis, and he's earned every bit of this.
Yeah.
And then he's doing the media thing, and he goes, wait, you can see he hasn't been on social media anything. He goes, wait, people think I lost that fight, and the journalist goes, yeah. He goes, like who? And he goes, Dana White. And he goes, bullshit. You're just like, poor. I know how that feels.
Yeah, come on, don't take his win.
I've had it where they're like, where you hear Dana's upset and you're just screwed. You're like, oh no. Because if Dana says that and Rogan says that on their platforms, the two most famous guys in the world, soon as they co-sign that, the other guy won the fight,
jumps on that.
Then it's this whole all the sheep go meh, and then it's just du Plessis is like, oh my god,
yeah.
Where there's an argument he won the fucking fight,
of course.
But when Dana and Rogan go, nah, I got this guy, you're like, oh no.
Doesn't matter.
And I did too.
He's got the belt.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for him.
He'll
be an underdog in his next fight no matter what.
Yeah, think about that accomplishment. It's
insane.
Such a big deal, right?
Nuts.
Like I was looking at Sean O'Malley and I was just like, you're a champion.
Insane.
And went through killers. I mean, as far as
Peter Yan,
yeah.
Peter Yan, and then he beat Sterling.
Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah,
knocked
Sterling's
him out.
the big one. Yeah.
It's like, what? Who is du Plessis going to fight next?
So if I'm du Plessis,
tell me Khamzat.
Khamzat's down. We don't know where Izzy's at. He said I'm down for 300. If I'm du Plessis, dude, I'm not rushing back in there. Yeah. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. I'm doing the whole media thing, getting my brand up, getting more famous, and then fighting about 6 to 8 months.
Okay,
that's what I'm doing.
Can you do that?
Oh yeah, you're the champ. What are you gonna do? You're the champ. This is what you should do. Any guy that rushes back in, how's it paid off? Aljo rushed back in against Suga, which he didn't want to. They've rushed guys in. Izzy rushing in and then fighting Strickland on short notice, losing the belt. I'm like, no. I don't feel good. I'm going to wait. I would soak it in, get all the accolades, all that, do all the press, get my name up even bigger, and then fight in 6 months. Because he fights at 300, and it's not a knock on DDP. I know it sounds like he's a monster. He's being an underdog no matter who they pair him with next. If he fights Strickland again, he'll be an underdog. If he fights Izzy again, he'll be an underdog. If he fights Strickland again, he'll probably be a slight underdog. If he fights Izzy, he'll be an underdog. Khamzat, he'll be an underdog. Bo Nickel, underdog.
Even Bo Nickel.
Oh, yeah. So there's nobody they can offer him.
Because of Bo's wrestling.
Yeah, there's nobody they can offer him where he's going to be a favorite. So the odds are you're probably going to lose that fight. Dude, take it in.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get the belt.
Yes.
And these guys can't enjoy it.
People would
the UFC's rushing them back in.
They're going to rush them back.
Dude, the UFC's going to do what you think the UFC cares if du Plessis' brand gets bigger?
No, they care about the UFC.
No, they care about UFC 300.
That's right.
300, some people care about it. If I'm du Plessis, I'm not bending over backwards to please the UFC and make 300. Fuck them. Nah, dude, do your thing. Do what's best for you and your family. Get your brand bigger. Go on all the shows. America now, you're the champ. So ESPN's going to have you on all this, more sponsors. You fight in what's in June, so you got February, March, April, May, then June. Oh, when it's April, so you got February, March, April.
April 13th.
So you got 3 months.
No, are they telling him to fight in 3 months?
Ask him if he's down.
No.
So hold on. You have 3 months now. You're gonna be suspended for price.
You need a two month fight camp.
Well,
right. So you have a month
8 week camp. No. So you have a month off to what? And then heal, then you go straight back in camp. It's not ideal. Yeah, he took a beating. Five rounds. It's going to be even as a winner.
Recover.
There's no upside. And for what? To please the people so you make 300?
Fuck out.
No, dude. Go do the whole media tour. Take your time. Tell them 6 months. Don't talk to me for 6 months.
What kind of money do you think that they made for this fight?
He wasn't champ, so I don't know. He's probably low six figures.
Yeah.
Low six figures.
Low figure. Yeah. That ain't gonna get it done. You gotta figure out a way to make as much money as you can.
I would sign all my endorsement deals now. Do a 1 to 2 year deal.
Yeah.
Because as the champ, you lock them into a year deal. So there's no clause that says if you're not champ, you make less money.
Yep.
Lock in the money now for 1 to 2 years.
Yep.
Take 6 months. Get all these endorsements as the champ, and then fight, dude. Get your brand up bigger, then fight. Don't rush back to please the fan base and the media and the UFC to save 300.
Correct.
Fuck you.
Correct.
Take your time, bud.
100%. Made 592.
No, Strickland made 592.
but
He made 532.
Not bad.
Now, it's not great.
That's estimated.
Yeah, but Strickland made 592 plus pay-per-views, which is probably not going to be that high. So Strickland's made good money. But for DDP, 532 plus sponsors, so he can chill for 6 months.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Of course, man. That would be the smart thing to do, right? I mean,
build the brand, lock in endorsements to 2-year deals with a no champion clause in there. Lock in all the guaranteed money, dude, right now. His team should be working overtime right now.
overtime.
Yeah, because now he's the hottest thing right now.
I hope he listens.
They won't. They won't.
No?
Well, he seems to be a smarter one because remember they tried to rush him in there to fight Izzy when he was hurt,
right,
in Australia, and he went no, and the UFC shunned him for it and were nasty about it, and then they put in Strickland. That's how Strickland became champ.
How does Izzy and DDP? How does that work out? Do you think? What is your thought?
Tough fight for DDP.
Tough fight for DDP because he's got to strike with somebody like Izzy, who's longer.
And I think he has better takedown defense than Strickland.
Yes.
Much tougher takedown.
Yes.
More traps. More calculated. If it's Izzy and he's on, not like the Strickland fight, it's a tough fight, man.
It's a tough fight for anybody.
If I'm DDP, I look at the landscape. Don't rush back in it and lose the belt, dude.
Right.
You're going to be an underdog. Lock in all these endorsements, go on the media tour, get your name bigger, then fight.
Kamzat was sick last I saw.
Yeah, he posted UFC. He wants DDP at 300. Hamzat's asking for it. Even though Ramadan's there, he posted he was sick, posted a picture of him training with the number 300 on it. He wants DDP at 300. That's a big fight.
Damn.
Fights, but if I'm DDP,
intrigued.
those fights aren't going anywhere, dude.
I agree.
Fuck 300. Don't rush back in to be the savior because you're going to lose your belt. And I'm not saying he's for sure going to lose his belt, but the odds are it's not
saying
great.
After 3 months is not enough.
No.
You don't need to fight so quickly. You've taken all that damage, and you don't be tougher than. Don't be too tough for your own good.
Yeah, and I'd say don't be a company man. Name one person it's worked out for.
That's a great point.
Chris Weidman?
It's a great
in Abu
point,
Dhabi?
dude. It's a great
when
point.
When he cut 60 pounds in, I don't know, 3 days? Did they give him a bonus? No. Who else it's worked out for?
Let's think about that.
Donald Cerrone?
Look at how long GSP took a long time between fights, right? All those guys did.
They hate that. The UFC hates
Conor
it, but you got to
McGregor.
do what's best for you. Connor's said already. He's different.
No,
animal.
I know. That's a bad example. But you're right. I mean, but
being a company man, who's it worked out for? You're doing what's good for the machine, not for what's good for you.
Right.
And their career's so short, especially at champ.
Yeah.
Take your time, dude. You're champ. You call the shots now. Now, if he's you don't want to be ridiculous, like I'm gonna take a year off. Then they're gonna do an interim belt.
Look,
and
John
strip
Jones
you.
takes a long time. Now, part of that's just because
different because you're talking about GOAT.
Yeah.
It's different. But even if you're champion, you have some power now, dude.
Yeah, Spider took a long time, didn't he?
You're top, but this is different. B. Anderson, John, GSP. You're talking about different strategies.
Well, I'm just looking at
you're talking about
long-standing
goats,
champs.
But you're talking about goats.
What about Volkanovski? He takes time.
Yes,
Max Holloway?
No, I mean he's rushing back now. He got knocked out by Makhachev now.
Well,
He's
that's
fighting
because he
again.
lost. But like I'm saying,
Yeah, but he got knocked out.
Yeah,
But he's still champ.
yeah.
at
He also got
45.
knocked down at 55. So that's a different. He's back down to 45, and
But still, you got knocked out. You're rushing
Yeah.
back in
not a good idea.
to defend your title. And for what? To save what, dude?
Right.
Because UFC's saying, "Oh, we need you here." Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, man.
Because the UFC
I
keeps
hope he
going.
listens
The
to you.
fighters don't. Your career's so short, especially as a champion. It's the toughest thing in the world. Heavy lies the crown.
And he got knocked out in a short notice fight too.
That's
With
what I'm saying.
Makhachev, so that's not a good
Short
idea.
notice fight.
There's no rush. I don't get the rush. They're chomping at the bit to get back in there.
Fighters, they're like, I can fight anybody anytime. It's that mentality, right?
Yeah, that's why you have good managers.
Yeah.
So I hope he enjoys the fruits of his labor and doesn't rush in and feel like he has to save 300.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see.
Fighter's going to fight.
Fighter's going to fight. Fighter's going to fight. I don't know if you know, but I was scouted by the major leagues.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, so everybody should know that my hand-eye coordination is
Sick.
What's the word? Off the charts. I stood at the plate while major league Dominican baseball players in the major leagues were throwing past me.
And Dominicans can throw.
They can throw. They're all awesomely. They're all like 6'4", just those tall. Now I was out there with a bunch of guys, some big leaguers who are pitchers, and with all due respect to pitchers, you'll see some pitchers that don't look like they've done much. They don't look like they've done much sporting, Bubba. They look like they walked out of a bar. Some of those guys, they're just giant guys.
Let me see
real
Brian
lanky.
do this.
Watch this. Trying to get a bead on the ball. Trying to get a bead with my eyes. It's all from here. It's all from here and this area. He throws so hard, that guy.
No.
98 miles. This is so good.
Get in the box again. It's Pedro if I was Bryan.
That's a pitch. Here I am. Look at my. Now I'm not a pitcher, guys.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it.
dude. Now he wasn't throwing his heat, but that was a
changeup. That was an 88 miles an hour changeup. I can't believe I got my bat around in time. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something though? This is funny, Bubba. I'm like a good mimic. So, and then I hit another ball. I got a piece of another ball, but it doesn't matter. But I was watching. I was like a while back. I just scrolled through Instagram and there was a major league pitching coach who was saying to everybody, he was going, "You guys don't have to pull back when you hit. You go from here just to there, just there to there, and you'll save time." I never forgot it. So I was watching it. I was like, all right, I'm not, I don't play fucking baseball, but I play enough tennis. I can see the ball. Now I was afraid because some of those balls, I got a whole video where you see like these 98 mile.
Yeah, when they start going.
You can't get your bat around in time.
Not a chance.
It's just like too fast. I'm too old. I'm an old man.
It's the hardest thing to do in sports.
Oh my God.
Hit a fastball.
You're what? Just zoom, zoom. So, but again, enough tennis so I can see the ball. And so all I did was I'm thinking, and once I got over the fear because my heart was racing, I didn't want to get hit. And they're fucking, and I just went, I just did this. I just got that and I got it.
See, I would have preferred to see them where they can only throw 99 or higher and you try to hit it.
Well,
that would have been a better video.
They did, and you can see me swinging. Yeah. I have that video.
See, I would have liked 10 cuts of those going funk, funk.
Well, I have that. I have that on video.
Funk, and then you hit one.
Yes, I have that. That is what happened. By the way, that was after about 7 pitches.
That would have made that video way more viral.
I took some cuts,
like showing how hard it is.
Yeah,
funk, funk,
I have
funk,
them. I should. That's what I should post.
Because it looks, that
looks silly.
Yeah.
That's a shitty video.
Because then you think they're taking it easy, but if it would have been like you, whoop, 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 and then ding, that'd been dope.
Yes, I have it. I have that video. I'll get that because that's what I should post, right? It's better.
Yeah, I mean, it's late now, but yeah.
Fuck. Because that's what was happening. I was swinging in earnest, and then one point I felt like it got a little close to me, and I ran away.
Think about that, dude. I heard the Dodgers was trying to decide between you and Ohtani.
Well, so this is interesting because there was a scout there, and he said, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm in my 50s." He goes, "Fuck," and I go, "What?" He goes, "It's just I got to make some calls," and then. Because
and then you didn't hear back?
I didn't hear back yet.
Weird.
I didn't hear back yet.
Maybe they're just mulling it over.
Well, they're mulling it because my hand-eye coordinate, as you know, is, did I mention this? Off the charts. And so I feel like if I can hit I got a piece of
but you're going to be a DH, right? Because we can't have your liability out in the field.
I was, you know what? For the first, it's been a long time. I was catching balls in my mitt and throwing.
No, you're not going to be a catcher, right? Because that's the toughest job
not going to be a catcher.
In sports,
not
right?
Going to be a catcher.
So...
Yeah.
Shortstop, probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe first base, you're a little undersized.
I got a tailpiece on me, but when you talk about baseball players, they're all ass and legs, especially when they come from the Dominican. And there was a gentleman from Cuba there, and he was
cheeked up.
Bubba, he wasn't just cheeked up.
Really?
He wasn't just cheeked up.
Oh, I'd like to get my peepers on this fella.
He had the longest legs. I was looking at how long his legs were.
God,
you were
a pig and shit around.
You're gonna like
males.
This. He was ebon. He was quite tall. Probably let's give him 6'3", solid 6'3". Obviously, you can see never lifted a weight in his life, but had that crazy V and just all that.
Had that Nicki Minaj.
All ass and legs. And you would have been right there with me, shoulder to shoulder, because I kid you not, I could just see the outline of a fucking panther's tail.
Oh, that makes sense. A real
swan, a black swan's neck.
A plantain, just a dark plantain hanging out the front.
Just sitting, because the only place for that to sit.
Thick Cuban cigar out the front.
It can only sit like a loafer, dark loafer.
He's bunched up.
Like
a turd in his pants.
Across his fucking,
just chilling.
Because you can't do much about that. You got to wear it along your leg or bunch it.
I can only imagine.
You can curl it up like a snail's tail.
Yep.
but
Nice
that's
guy.
not comfortable.
Nice guy,
Didn't
too.
talk to him, Bob. He was quiet because he
yeah.
doesn't have to say much. It doesn't have to move much or say much when you're working with that whole situation.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Good weekend then.
Good
huh?
weekend, Bob.
Good weekend.
Good weekend.
Let me pee real quick, Jim.
You had to pee over that work your bladder? Get your bladder going? Oh, man. This is another episode of Huge Black Dicks. Because I gotta stop.
Do I stop?
I talk about male body way too much, everybody. Oh, God. I'm sure a lot of people are like, I can't again with this. I can't. But I'm just saying. A lot of fun.
It's not your fault. You're great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, my friend said, if you can touch that ball, he trains them. Their trainer. He goes, if you can touch the ball, I'll give you $1,000. Got a piece of 2 balls off 2 different pitchers. They were roasting the guy I got a hit off of. They were roasting. Not a hit, but a foul ball. Roasting him on a group chat. They were like, you got, but you know, all I want to do is stand at that plate and try to get those hits now. Because I can see the ball. I can see the ball.
How fast was he pitching?
They were pitching the 98 miles an hour in some cases. Some of the ones I missed were coming by me at 98.
Wow.
97, 98. Yeah.
When's the last time you went to a batting cage?
When I was 12.
And you hit
The last time I was in Arizona, I hit 2 years ago. I hit a 65 mile an hour pitch.
Seriously.
From a machine.
Yeah.
But remember, I play so much tennis, and the ball comes fast, so I'm very used to seeing and timing with a racket now a ball that size. So I told him I was watching the ball and I was watching them pitch, and I was like, I was very afraid to get in front of on the plate. Because it's terrifying. But once you get over that fear, I can see the ball. My problem isn't hand-eye coordination. It's I can't get my bat around in time with technique. I don't know how to swing a bat. I don't play baseball, but I'm a good mimic and I can watch and I can kind of like fake it, you know? So, yeah.
That was impressive, bro. That was super impressive.
Yeah, and I got the other one was even better.
There's another one?
Yeah, that was a faster pitch, and I actually caught a piece of that.
Nice.
And so I was like, "You owe me $2,000." But they all made a racket because it was funny. But the 2 things I'll be talking about for a very long time is the fact that I got a piece of 2 major league balls in a real training camp, and my testosterone's 9.7.
Without any help. It's just natural.
Without any help.
Yeah.
So
that's super impressive.
I'm not a bad athlete, everybody. All right? Just know that.
You got any plans for your birthday? Since it's coming up really
No,
soon?
it depresses me. I feel like I'm too old.
Why?
I don't want to be 57. But I had the best show of my life this Saturday. This early show.
I heard good things.
Yeah, I think this Saturday that was the best show of my life.
Awesome.
I like what I'm doing and I like what I'm writing, and I think it's coming together. So
You're in your prime, man.
I hope so. It feels like it. It certainly feels that way spiritually and intellectually and artistically.
We'll see. You got a birthday coming up.
Your son is clearly if you
He's on steroids.
yeah, if you had to predict, if you had a 7-year-old that was on all the steroids, that would be your son. His neck, his traps.
Dude, he's
his
just on
legs.
that primal
he's
diet.
Mini you, but thicker.
Yeah. He's much more
actually
athletic
thicker than you.
Oh yeah, when I was not that thick when I was a kid.
I asked him earlier what his favorite food was. You know, he's a
Steak.
kid. I mean, he looked straight at me and said steak.
He's so
only fillets
he's so
to his
beautiful.
trouble.
He's got jaw muscles.
Dude, sometimes the fillets are a little high priced at Whole Foods,
Yeah.
so I got to get the New York strip. And last time we got the New York strip, he found out wouldn't eat it, even though you can make it taste the same. So now, if they have New York or it's whatever a different cut than filet, I just lie to him and go, "Look, it's filet."
Oh yeah.
We were at his buddy's house. We were at his buddy's house yesterday, and they were cooking steaks. I said, "What'd you get?" He goes, we had some ribeyes on there." Shh. You tell him it's filet. He goes, "Really?" He won't eat anything else. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "I know."
He likes it lean.
Dude, it's all he
Lean.
knows.
That's
I messed
so
up.
great. A filet.
I messed up.
I don't like filet. I like myself a New York strip. I don't know why. Filet just
I'm
feels
filet all day.
Really?
Because Rogan took us to Eddie V's again.
Yep.
I had that filet with the my mouth is watering. That filet with the horseradish crust on
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Oof.
Good, huh?
Man, it's nice.
Does Rogan eat it anywhere but Eddie V's?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, we ran to Brian Redband had dinner with us. I've seen Brian forever. Love him. Yeah, absolutely love
how's
him.
his comedy club?
Crushing it.
Good.
The dude is crushing it. Ran to Tony Hinchcliffe
How's
at
Tony?
Eddie V's. Crushing it. Looks great.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Good.
Shredded. He's shredded right now. Selling out arenas.
God, it's
He's
incredible.
crushing out there, man.
Yeah, man. That's where it's all happening. And you and I are going to be at the
We'll have
Vault.
some news soon.
Okay. You'll have some what?
We'll have news soon.
Okay, we'll have news soon.
I'm at the Vulcan this Friday, Saturday, but Fire Kid Live might be back there very shortly.
Very shortly.
Might we do a residency out there in Austin, aren't we?
I'd like to do a residency out there in Austin. I think that would be a great thing for us, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. And I think there's
We got some big guests lined up.
Yep.
We'll have some news soon.
So let's see. Did you talk to our boy about that?
Which one?
Mr. Joseph
yes.
Rogan?
Yep. We're good, baby.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But
Okay.
we're going to do a residency out in Austin. We'll have some news soon.
I'm
Live
getting
Fire and the Kid.
excited.
So Chin would need to come. We should probably fill Chin on the dates.
I mean, I'm always there.
We're going to
no
get
matter
ourselves an
what,
Airbnb. What are we going to do?
Hotel, because I can't be there many nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We don't need to stay together, right?
I feel like we do.
No, I don't want to.
No, I want to stay with you. Two grown men.
Oh, man.
You in the shower? What are you doing?
Nah.
You want to
bro.
talk? Are you in bed?
Nah, bro.
No.
I'm gonna get word on my truck. I'll also be able to post a video. I talked to insurance. I'll be able to post a video.
Oh, you can.
But I'll have news Wednesday.
Okay, so the insurance is we don't know yet. Little up in the
Well,
air.
we do know.
Oh, you do.
I do know.
So they're
We
good,
baby.
Okay. All right.
then
How's
the
the old
light-
arm? They're gonna cut it off?
The dude,
gonna lop the arm
I'm
off?
Wolverine. My arm's healed.
Yeah, there you go.
I went in the hot tub, cleared
you go.
everything up.
I hear good things about peptides when you have some. I don't know about a cut, but there's all of us. Everybody wants to take something, right? Now, I what happened was I got a paper cut, so I took all the peptides.
Peptides are good, but not for a cut. If I had like ligament damage.
Did you have peptides when you were fighting, or is that a new thing?
New thing. Peptides weren't out.
Yeah.
I wish they were.
Yeah.
Still illegal to take.
They are?
Yes.
Peptides are illegal?
Yes. Form of steroids, man.
Is it?
Yeah. HGH, steroids.
Oh, it
it does
is.
the same. You can't
Yeah.
take peptides.
No.
Frowned upon.
Yeah.
What do you got, Jen?
Now that I play baseball, I might start because I want to get my bat speed up.
Now, in baseball, you should have talked about peptides around there. Those boys know a thing or two about
Yeah, but
PEDs.
they all get tested, and they don't look like they're doing.
Hey, I know. It's fun. You made some new friends.
Yeah.
Okay? I get it. Hey, look at me. No sports more involved in PEDs than MLB.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But they don't look the way they used to back in the day, right? When they were like jacked out of their minds. They were taking Deca and everything else.
You've seen Aaron Judge?
Bring up Aaron Judge.
Oh, Bubba, he's 6'7", 240 pounds.
Yeah, those Dominicans are, some of them are giants, and they're deadlifting. I was watching this guy deadlift 600 for reps.
I got a buddy who's close with the Dodgers. You know, Ohtani was deciding between Toronto and LA, and he was going to go to Toronto, but he has a 40-man entourage that he brings with him.
Well, that's way
and
too
so
much.
it's tough to get all those people into Canada. So he
Look at the
thought
size
LA
of
would be
Aaron
easier.
Judge. Where is Aaron Judge from?
He's American, baby.
That's a big fella right there.
That's not him. That'd be Stanton there. So that's not him.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Where?
On the right, that's not Aaron
No,
Judge.
that's Aaron Judge.
That's not Aaron Judge. That's
It
Stanton.
says it, but I don't know what the.
That's not Aaron Judge. That's Stanton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stanton's
This guy?
a stud too.
That's Aaron Judge. The guy on the Muscle and Fitness would be Stanton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Aaron Judge is not a small guy. He looks like he plays
He's
football,
6'7".
basketball. Okay.
Superstar.
Yeah. And you think
I'm not saying no. I'm not making any PD accusations.
No.
You just said guys are smaller. I'm like no.
No. They're all big. Every one of those pitchers was 6'4". I mean, they were all huge.
Yeah, pitchers got taller.
But when you see oh my
6'7"?
God,
Like,
282
boy.
pounds.
Jeez.
Well, some of those guys I saw out there were
He's
like
from
that.
California.
Yeah, some of those guys out there I saw who were pitching were that big. They were just. I was like, this is crazy. The guy, what's his name? Frankie. Oh fuck.
But you know, Otani's 6'4" now. Otani's a giant
he's a
Japanese.
big.
He's
big man.
6'4".
Yeah, they're all big.
Stanton, who was on there, is 6'6", 245.
Yeah.
Like they're huge, man.
So one of the pitchers, he's from Cuba. You love this. Our boy Kevin Bay
Love Kevin.
trains him. Kevin's the best. So Kevin's training him, and he's from Cuba, right? Now he had never lifted weights. He just showed up as a 270-pound, 6'5" Cuban guy who happens to throw 102 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And and he started weightlifting, and he's like, "What is this?" And he was deadlifting 762 pounds, sir.
Just like
Yep, just and then you
Just
see him.
Donkey Kong
It's not like
strong.
he's cut. He's just big and just
thick.
Just thick.
Yeah.
Said he's just.
You know,
insanely
Otani's not
strong.
small. I think he's like 205.
Dude,
Let's take a little break, dude. Let's take a freaking break.
Let's take a break. How long has it been since you changed your spark plugs?
It's been a hot second, but I know where you're going with this. You're talking about O'Reilly. And I've been at O'Reilly this past week 7 times. For real, I've been at O'Reilly 7 times. Yeah, because we're putting a Whipple supercharger on the Lightning, and there's an O'Reilly up the street. Dude, O'Reilly had the OEM belt that I needed. They had the valves I needed, the valve stems. They need everything for a complete Willwood brake kit. Dude, in stock. If they don't have it on the showroom floor, they have it in the back there. The people that work there are knowledgeable. They look it up. They give you the right part. I'm telling you, whatever you need, O'Reilly has a one-stop shop.
If you need iridium spark plugs, you can get those too.
Because when's the last time you changed your spark plugs?
How about your wiper blades?
Wiper blades right now, you wish you had them because it's raining like cats and dogs out here in LA.
Yep.
All you got to do is go to O'ReillyAuto.com for spark plugs, wiper blades, so much more. They have the Save Now with Do It Right deals in store at O'Reilly Auto Parts. All right, that's O'ReillyAuto.com.
Look, when it comes down to the best nets on the planet, they're macadamia nuts. When it comes down to the healthiest oil, it's probably omega-7s that are only found in macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are super expensive unless you've cornered the market, unless you work with over 90 farmers in South Africa, unless you support that local economy, and unless you have House of Macadamias in your corner. So head over to partner.houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK. I'm going to say it again. Head over to partner.houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK now. Subscribe to your favorite bundle. Get free snack bars every time with 15% off the whole order. Plus, certain bundles come with bonus goodies like free macadamia milk and free shipping. Change up your macadamia subscription at any stage. No strings attached. Pause or cancel anytime. House of Macadamias. And did he sign some crazy thing? Like it was like.
Hold on, let me call it. It's the report from 3 weeks ago.
No, $700 million or something crazy?
800, is it 800?
I think it was 7.
But he's only getting $2 million a year. He's deferring all of it because of taxes. So at the end of the 10-year mark, he gets the majority of his money for tax purposes.
Wow.
It's brilliant.
Wow.
So he's like $2 million and the cap space. So it's great.
Wow.
700 to the wall.
He's already got, because the annual salary jumped to $68 million. So he's doing okay.
Dude, he is Tom Cruise in Japan. I mean, he has so many endorsements out there.
Dude.
But out there, it's nuts.
Now
Here he's massive.
He's a batter and a pitcher.
Yes.
Which is in what league? Now, hold on. Let's go back to football. Did you get any football in?
Of course.
Okay. And
my Buffalo Bills lost.
Yeah. That was a bummer, man.
And then Detroit, San Fran, my 2 favorite teams right now.
Yep.
San Fran for McCaffrey, Detroit for the coach. I love them. I think it's going to be San Fran versus Baltimore.
You do. You do.
Yep.
Because I think that Kansas City is that strange shoe-in that
Baltimore's so damn good. Baltimore's so good. And they got to go to Baltimore. They're playing so well right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something about Kansas. Kelsey and our boy, Mahomes. They're
don't say our boy, right? Because you forgot who he was.
Yeah.
We don't know him.
But Kelsey and Mahomes, that's that whole team. There's something about it, man.
Wow. General. I like it, though. I like the effort, man.
I would put my money in a weird way on them.
All right, let's bet.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
Who are you saying it's going to be?
Well, I'll take Baltimore over KC.
You will?
Baltimore, yeah.
You'll take Baltimore over KC. Yeah, I'm going to take that bet. And then
$1,000?
Yeah, I'll bet you $1,000. Baltimore over KC.
Straight up?
Yep, this is good.
Yeah, it is.
And then do you want to bet on
Niners, Detroit? I like both those teams.
Detroit,
I think Niners are going to beat them.
Really?
Niners are so good, but,
I'm going to go with Detroit. I think it's going to be Detroit, Kansas City, and I think Kansas City's going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to put.
I think it's going to be.
I'm going to put $25,000.
I think it's going to be Baltimore versus the San Francisco 49ers, and I will probably take Baltimore to win it all. I'm going for. I don't like Baltimore. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Baltimore, but I like them.
Is Ray Lewis playing in that game?
What do you got, Jen? So Naz, what do you think? You know football?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've said from the beginning it's going to be Niners-Ravens Super Bowl.
Damn.
100%.
Really?
And who do you think wins that game? It's a tough one.
I go with the Niners.
Really?
Do we know, is Debo healthy? Is Debo healthy?
He'll be all right. I think the last they said he came out of the locker room without pads on. That wasn't great. but I think he's okay.
What happened? What did he hurt?
It's a dirty
His
hit.
shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is
Niners
those
can run.
games were
McCaffrey
great.
can run.
I was watching. I'm watching the Bills. I'm on YouTube because I bought that package. I'm watching the Bills, Kansas City, and it was just I'm like just watching this insane game, and then I watch Tony, who's offsides, and I watch Kelsey do that amazing thing where he laterals back, and they win the game, and I'm like, they're going to the freaking, they're moving on. It was the game from two,
Yeah.
And then I keep seeing like there's another game on. I'll be like, watch the game. I go, the games are over. God damn it.
Boomer stuff.
Yeah, boomer
What do you got, Jen?
Before, you talking about bets. You owe me either $50 or lunch. Remember? Dricus du Plessis
Yeah,
versus
that's right.
Strickland?
I'll take you to lunch tomorrow.
All right.
Where?
There's a spot over here that we always go to.
like
Yeah.
in the
We
street.
bet on Strickland du Plessis. No, you and I both had Strickland.
We both picked Strickland, yeah.
All right, first one.
Friend of the show, guys, right? Natasha?
I love Natasha.
Funny lady, was performing here in LA and went on after Bert Kreischer and decided to copy him a little bit. And I guess everybody loved it.
God bless her.
This next person who comes to stage is absolutely one of the funniest comedians I know in the world. I am jealous of her husband because he gets to live with her and she is that hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha Leggero.
Isn't she married to Moshe? Or
Yes.
Take that off for a second.
what is Natasha up to lately?
Stand up? She takes her shirt off?
Yes.
Oh, damn, his tits out.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
She's copying Bert. Is the crowd going wild?
Oh my God. That's.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Good for Natasha.
Yeah, she's a
That's
badass.
Hilarious.
Badass.
That's cool. That's great.
That's incredible.
Both of you, that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm impressed. That's really
She's a
impressive.
badass.
Yep.
She's funny too, man.
Yep. Funny and adorable and all
So
that.
if the boys can do it, why can't the girls?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
I'd assume the crowd would rather see her shirt off than Bert's, but I'm just throwing that out there. I don't want to be sexist.
Probably.
Dave Chappelle's calling out Cat Guy, saying that he's trying to take food out of, their brothers' mouths. And
Oh, he said no shade at the white boys?
Yeah.
No, he shaded white boys. Shaded Rogan and the entire crew.
That wasn't shade to Rogan, though.
Saying Rogan puts on funny guys on, it's only white guys.
I didn't interpret it as shade.
Well, part of the game fucks up another paper.
He said, Chappelle says he didn't say anything about any of these white boys. What part of the game F's up another ninja's paper? Legit
see
point.
it.
Legit point.
Is this clip?
And what part of the game is this? He don't leave the niggas. He didn't say anything about none of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And Ken is one of the best in the game. That's why he's drawing all ugly pictures of us.
Whites pull each other down too. Don't get it twisted. White comics pull each other down too.
Yeah.
Are these guys friends? Do you guys know that?
I don't know how close
they
they are. I
friends?
mean, everyone respects Cat.
I would suggest that Kat probably is a hard person to be friends with in terms of how we would define friends because he seems rather unpredictable.
Unhinged.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear him on Rogan though. Rogan threw out the line too. Was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere too. The Shannon Sharp thing, how it blew up that fast.
Like
It was
50 million
out of
views now.
nowhere. Like Cat Williams, I thought, I didn't know he could do those numbers.
He's interesting.
Very.
Who knows
very
what's real,
interesting.
what's not, but it's interesting. It's fun to talk about.
Yep.
A little politics for you guys. DeSantis dropping out and now supporting
Makes sense.
Makes
Trump.
sense.
Nobody's gonna beat Trump.
No.
He's gonna be your Republican.
Yeah, I don't
elect.
know why I didn't drop out earlier. Maybe just to
You got to give it a go.
Yeah.
You got to give it a go.
Because you're doing it. You're setting yourself up for in the next 4 years.
I mean, him and Trump as VP,
yeah,
bro.
You think that's the play?
that might be.
Yep.
Because
I
it's
can see
crazy,
that.
right? They go from like talking mad
That's
shit on each other.
politics.
And then,
Do you ever see Kamala Harris, what she said about Biden when they were running? It's
said she believed that he probably raped that girl.
Yeah, horrendous. And then that's his VP. That's politics.
His Me Too thing just went away, didn't it? Real quick.
Because he's on the right side.
How interesting.
Meaning he's on the left side.
There's his mother, the woman's mother, Tara Reid's mother, called into Larry King and talked about that senator who assaulted her daughter. You know, she didn't say
politics, they don't take anything personal. Like when it's debates, they light each other up, and then I assume it's over, and then they're back sharing cookies and milk in the back. Like they get this part of the game.
Yep.
They say the nastiest stuff, and then after, like, that was good, man.
That's right.
It's crazy.
All right, this is also about Trump. I saw this on Rogan's post. There was like some red marks.
Let me guess.
What's up?
No, I bet it's psoriasis.
I bet he either burned his hand on a stove, or he was playing golf.
They were saying it could be potentially playing golf, but then they're also saying there was people reporting that it could be syphilis or some other crazy stuff, right?
Yeah,
and herpes. Herpes.
But it turns the insiders are saying it was just like a paper cut, and then it just smudged over. And then later on in the day,
definitely not paper cut.
But later on in the day,
could it be psoriasis because he's so stressed out? That's what happened to me.
They edited that.
They can clean that up.
Go back to the other picture up there.
This one?
He looks very, very strained there. He looks older. And
That's what, he when you see him in interviews, you're like, man, yeah, I'm sure it's taking his toll on him. Even though he's a tough son of a bitch, that has to eat you up.
Dude, he's going through shit.
It has to be the most hated man in America. The most loved, most hated.
Yes, that's right.
There's nobody's just like, he's all right. It's either visceral hate or pure love.
Yeah,
There's no middle ground.
I wonder if he would have done it.
In hindsight?
Yeah.
I would love to ask him that too. I know he's a narcissist, and you want to be the most powerful man on earth. But if he knew he had to get dragged through all this junk,
well, there's legal shit. There's kids too.
I know. Would you still do it?
Yeah.
Was the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah.
I would say no, but he might be like, yeah, I don't give a shit. He's just built different, you know.
He's built different. Yeah, it's
crazy. Oh, did I see you, Chris, and Sammy the Bull? Saw a picture of you, D'Elia, and Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, Sammy the Bull came.
How's he doing?
He's great. We had a. They're doing a.
Still killing guys, or
no? They're doing a whole. He's got heavy hitters for a TV show that he's doing about his life. It's pretty wild.
I'd watch that.
Oh, it's sick. So he's.
Did Chris
go back to that.
Did Chris like him?
Yeah, Chris was like, Chris never met anybody like that. But he was telling us jokes in the green room with all these people. Funny as shit.
Give him a hot five.
He's very smart.
Give him a hot five.
I would actually. Colorado man accused of killing decapitating woman had severed hand in his pocket during arrest.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that a severed hand in your pocket?
Yeah. I wonder what happened.
So he's a security guard, and the best part was his roommate was saying, like, he asked me to go to the car with him, and he was trying to move this, quote, big object out of the way. And he had a ton of blood on him and asked if he could use like a power washer to clean himself off. Like,
so he asked his roommate to absolve the $1,000 off your debt and help him dig a 10-foot hole. Help him move a big object. Oh, that guy reported.
This guy sounds like a real smart guy. What a fucking nightmare. Do we know if he knew the woman?
That I don't know, but.
He said, I had the hand in my jacket for 2 days. So, witness who reported him to police borrowed his car that night and returned it. Janet said he left a gun and phone in the car. He later alleged that changed his story.
Oh, it's a prostitute.
So he picked up a prostitute on January 8th. She reportedly asked for money for a sexual act. He said no. He allegedly told the police he dropped the victim off around 2 a.m. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Martinez reportedly had cuts on his hands, which he claimed came from dogs. Then he said the cuts came from picking up dogs' feces near rocks.
Some evil motherfuckers out there.
Additionally, detectives located blood inside Martinez's vehicle. Yeah, he's screwed.
You mean he didn't get away with it?
You mean the dog picking up dog poop on rocks didn't work with the cops?
Your plan was to put the blanket over the body. Huh. Sounds great.
What else you got, Jen?
What a dick. I hope he gets...
So OnlyFans reached out to Snoop Dogg and asked if he'd be willing to show his, you know what, and said you could reportedly make about $100 million, but his wife said no. What would your guys' ladies say about this?
I would say I wouldn't do it.
No,
100
for
mil?
100 million.
100 mil, my wife would be like, get that dick out.
No, I mean, I know, but like
I just got to make 100 mil and that's it.
You're part of some shit. I don't know.
No, Brian.
100 mil, I would do it.
It's not so not porn, right? It's just like
No,
showing your.
I just got to
thing.
show this thing ramped
That's where it's
up.
confusing. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think there's more.
I would need a guarantee. I would need a guarantee.
You're not making 100 mil. You're going to be doing a
Yeah,
bunch of other
I would need a
stuff.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Where like all you do is send a picture and we'll give you 100 mil. I would do it. Like send the money in an account.
There's some weird stuff going on. There are people who do this. And
Snoop's so sad. I don't think they need to go for somebody a little lower on
Yeah.
the status. Yeah. Damn, how about the Pawn Star's son dying? Isn't that
Yeah.
horrible? Fentanyl.
another overdose.
Isn't that terrible?
How many people have
I love that show.
fentanyl killed?
Horrible. Horrible. And his brothers posted a picture of him and his dead brother as a baby. It's tragic,
so awful,
man.
dude.
Only 39.
That's so sad.
Oh man, that is.
It has to be
Like-
tough as a dad because if you
Tough.
didn't have the success, if you didn't sign up for this fame, does he still die?
You know, probably Bubba though. I don't know if it's the fame. This shit gets a hold of people.
Fame's tough though, man. And you have money and resources, and who knows if the guy got connected?
dude.
It's terrible.
Look at that. You and I both have kids, and unless you have kids, you don't understand
I
how
can't fathom it.
unimaginable it is. Like honestly,
Is that the same kid though?
No,
Okay.
different kids, different moms.
tough.
That's
man.
his youngest.
Tough, dude.
Horrible. So tragic. Love that show, man.
That guy's great too. He knows his shit too.
Mm-hmm. Terrible.
Here's another terrible.
I don't want to watch that.
I don't want
watch
to see a
the
kid
kids
yell.
being-
I mean, they don't show anything, but you can definitely hear him.
I don't want to hear it.
No,
Okay.
No.
I hope he's okay.
It says
also-
Bahama shark attack, child screams and chilling footage. Get him out of the
Yeah,
water.
the shark probably was like, I'm going to take a little bite out of this.
This is a popular place too. It's at Atlantis place in the Bahamas.
The sharks
It's like
bite
a kid
hard.
friendly.
They bite. You know, they're
But
big.
and the sharks are swimming with the people, or is the kid supposed to be in there?
This shark expert was saying like a 6-foot shark can take a much bigger, stronger bite out of you than any big dog. Where a shark
you know
like
what I'd
that
say to
can
that
bite
guy?
the fuck
No
out of you.
shit.
Yeah, but a lot of people are like, it's just a shark. No,
Hell no.
it's gonna bite you.
Nurse shark.
I will
black
never
tip.
get the fascination with like, let's go to a place like the Bahamas and get in a crappy tank and just hang out with some sharks. I don't get it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm down to be in a cage while a great white and chum the waters.
What's
Why?
crazy to me is that woman who was killed on a she was on a what is it paddleboard. She was standing on a paddleboard and that tiger shark killed her. Got her like came out of the water.
What about it?
Just surprising to me.
Why? Shark
'Cause
doing shark shit?
Yeah, but no, they usually wouldn't see that as food. They'd see it as a piece of wood.
They see something moving.
Yeah, man.
It's a tiger shark. They don't give a
Did you see the footage of the blood on the board and the tiger shark still there around the board?
No, I haven't seen any of that.
Dude. Crazy.
My algorithm doesn't pick that stuff
Yeah.
up.
Damn.
Have you guys been paddleboarding in the ocean?
Yeah.
It's a really nice experience, right? But I'm not going to go anymore after all these attacks.
Yeah, I did in
Wow.
Hawaii. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
He's saying he'd get in a cage.
The cage is different though because you're protected for the most part.
How much do you trust that cage?
Well, the guy
Sometimes they do come in. It does happen.
on my Instagram, I'm on the plane and I'm getting ready to do something and I'm looking at the post I did, and then I skim down and then somehow I'm scrolling and there's the uncut version of that Australian swimmer
that's
where that great white, the guy was fishing. The great white, you see this great white's tail and all this blood. And it was a massive shark, massive. And my question is, you're doing this open air swimming in the wildest part of the ocean. Like, it's a matter of time, bro. In Australia, great whites are everywhere.
Shark-infested waters,
You're
yeah,
always
I'm out.
doing it every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm not doing that shit.
And they always say, well, you're more likely to die in a car crash. It's like, yeah, but
Unless
I
you're
have
in the
to drive
water all the
car.
time.
But if you're there every day, what's the odds when someone's in shark-infested waters every morning?
Open ocean
Like, what
swimming.
are those odds? We don't get
Right.
those odds.
Correct.
And all they do is go, no, you're more likely to die in driving here. It's
Sure.
like, I get that. But what are the odds if I'm swimming every single morning in
Yeah.
shark-infested
For miles,
waters?
for miles.
What are the odds? It
in
has
very
to go
deep
through
water,
the roof.
deep
Yeah.
water.
We don't get that.
No.
Is that it, Jen?
You go with that? All right, cool.
That was fun.
There you go.
All right, kids, this Thursday, Keep On Trucking Tour kicks off in Nashville. One night only, January 25th at Zany's.
Nice.
And then I skip on over to Austin, Texas, back in Austin. I'm a regular now in Texas. Austin, Texas, the Step Mothership, the Vulcan, Friday, Saturday, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, January 26th, 27th. Get your freaking tickets at thiccboy.com.
Brian?
I'm going to be in Louisville Comedy Club. Boy, they still haven't changed that date. That's amazing.
Let me refresh.
February 19th. February, did they change it?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. It's not March 1, 2, or maybe it is. It's March 1, March 2. Okay. Louisville Comedy Club. I'll be there. And then Bricktown Comedy Club, March 8 and
The new
9?
Bricktown, too, in Tulsa.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I heard that's a great club.
And then,
All right, kids.
there
That's it. Love you. We're out.